Hey YouTube, Untamed here. So today I'm going to talk about how much I paid for my 1997 Toyota Land Cruiser Collector's Edition. So let me get out of the way right up front. I paid $26,500 for this. On top of that, I paid $2,250 to transport it from New York out here to Wyoming. So altogether, we're at $28,750, and that's not even me registering it and titling it and all that stuff just yet. So I'm waiting to get the title in the mail from the dealership still. So I'm going to do a recap of just the overall condition of it. I'm explaining my justification for buying this one in particular, especially since prices range tremendously on 80 series, right? So if you've looked and you've been in the market before, you know what I'm talking about. You can easily go out there and spend $9,000. You can go spend $9,000 and go get an 80 series. You're going to have a lot of issues with it, and it's guaranteed to have paint issues, paint fade, and be kind of a mess. But you can go get one for pretty cheap. You know, they still are extremely reliable. They'll likely have well over 250,000 miles at that point, but you can spend less. For me in particular, I wanted to get one that I knew I could have a lot of confidence in. I wanted to get one that was great shape and most importantly did not have any rust underneath. So let me make it clear, although I purchased it from a dealership out in New York, it had been a California car its entire life. So it is a one owner California vehicle. The gentleman who traded it into the dealership out in New York traded in multiple vehicles by the sounds of it, is what the dealership told me anyway. That he traded in several vehicles for Ferrari of all vehicles. So that's kind of the mini backstory of it. But one owner, clear Carfax. You know, I mean, again, if you're going to get one, it'll likely have an accident on its history. They're kind of hard to come by these days. You know, we're talking 26 and a half years old for this one in particular. So getting them without any kind of accident or damage report is pretty difficult in and of itself. So obviously clean title, no issue there. But the biggest thing is the overall condition of it. So no rust underneath. I'll remind you kind of what that looks like here in a second. But overall, really just a handful of little door dings here and there. Nothing too crazy. Okay, it is dirty, so you're not getting the best showcasing of it at the moment, unfortunately. But kind of show you down the line, down the sides here, maybe a couple door dings along the way. Giving you some angles at it. Out back, we look good. Normally they have a big gash or rash on the corners, but none of that here, thankfully. So we got a couple on this side for sure. Even the gas cap has a couple little dings in it. A little dent there. And one up there, bigger one in the driver door there, right? You see it there. So, not perfect by any means, but at the end of the day, you know, given the mileage and its clean Carfax and clear history, it was still a good buy coming out of California. Show you up front. So it is a dark green pearl color, which is pretty cool. It screams 90s and I love that. Here's your collector's edition badge. Again, it's just a little dirty. The antenna does not work. It's kind of a bummer there, nor does the stereo in it. So those were the two quote-unquote pitfalls of it. Show the front bumper here. I'll show you underneath best I can. Show you from the side. So yeah, not bad for a 26-and-a-half-year-old vehicle. It does have 167,000 miles on it. I just love that, by the way. It's not a good depiction, but just these handles are, I don't know, I love that. Kind of the thinner door cards here, I appreciate that. Still feels heavy duty, still feels very well built, overbuilt, just like you'd expect from a Land Cruiser. These seats were reupholstered at one point, but I absolutely love the color of it, and I love just how perfect they look. super comfortable to sit in. I really appreciate it. And part of me really likes the fact that it's just a tiny little dash. And I don't know why I like that, but it kind of adds to the simplicity of it all. So we're talking maybe 7 inches deep, the entire dash. No cracks or anything goofy within it. I know that tends to be an issue too. So it does not have the 3 lockers. But for me, I didn't worry about that at all. I mean, it's still extremely capable with its full-time 4-wheel drive, of course. Sunroof. Show you out back. So similar story. Just love that. And there's something about, I know this is gonna sound weird, but like there's something about the smell of a 90s vehicle too. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah, it's just, it doesn't smell bad. I like the smell. It's kind of a unique kind of, it smells older if we're being honest, and I really like it. Maybe I'm a little weird with that. It's your door card. We're missing this on the other side. Well, I shouldn't say we're missing it. I have it, but it broke. So I need to figure out a way to fix that. I still have the piece. I just need to get it added back in over there. They did do a green carpet. I'll show you again here out back. So that, I think normally speaking, it was a darker brown for the vehicle here. So just out back, I love the gold emblems. I think that's really cool. And this right here is just a unique piece. If I do it right, I always mess it up. I'm a goober. Here we go. Oh, I'm trying to do the whole thing. So, kind of cool. Handles over here on the right. So, good struts. And this is perhaps, I think, one of the most iconic aspects of the Land Cruiser is having that split hatch with the tailgate here. So, mechanical release. You guys know, just the other day I purchased a brand new, well not a brand new, but a very, very good condition 3rd row set. I actually need to wipe that down. I actually transported those Sequoia TRD Pro wheels. So that's just dirt right there. I need to wipe that off. If you guys remember just the other day. But otherwise, really good shape. Excited to get those other 3rd row seats in here. Show you up there. And just these windows are super cool. The sliding glass windows. Like you just don't see that on anything. So I really love that aspect of the 80 series. Pretty cool. But look at that. You can kind of get a glimpse of that metallic flake to the green paint here. I kind of wish I had the little mini spoiler out back. You see those before. I think those look pretty neat. I can probably easily add it. Some wide mud flaps that say Land Cruiser across it. And these super OEM wheels wrapped in some Toyota Open Countries. Yeah, look at these. These windows are just super neat. You know, being able to slide them across. Love that. So we got a little bit of a clear coat chipping right there, or peeling, I should say. Otherwise, I don't know. I really just you just don't see vehicles with like bumpers on them anymore. Of course, you see them with trucks, but you know, when it comes to SUVs, actually having that separate bumper is pretty cool. And these fender flares, I think, are the iconic piece of the 80 series in particular. I think that really sets it apart from the 100 series and the 200, but specifically the 100 series, making it look a ton better, in my opinion. Very aggressive. Excellent condition on the hood. No paint fade. No chips or anything. Again, another look down the side here. So, big fan of it. But $26,500, that's a lot to pay. And I kind of went back and forth on it. I mean, I was hunting for a while. I found some better deals on the Lexus versions of it, the LX versions of this. But, you know, I figured if I'm going to spend that kind of coin or even close to it, may as well get the Toyota badge on it. So I'm happy I did. It's a pretty neat truck. I'm excited to do a couple additions to it. You guys saw in my other video. I'll remind you real quick. Here's the Tier D wheels that I just purchased. They came off of a 2023 Toyota Sequoia Tier D Pro. We'll be popping them on there. So excited to see what those look like. They have the Falcon Wild Peaks around them. So there you have it, guys. I made this video perhaps a little too long, but just want to show it to you and, you know, be transparent with how much I paid for it and really get your thoughts on it. Is it worth $26,500? Well, I guess $28,700 after transport. So let me know what your thoughts are. Appreciate you watching as always. Until next time.